Good morning, students. Today, let us see Introduction to Compilers. Right? So, what is the structure of a compiler? A compiler is a program that takes a program written in a source language and translates it into an equivalent program in a target language. So, we have the source program and the target program. Right? Meanwhile, all the error messages will be displayed by the compiler. Next, compilers translates from a source language to a functionally equivalent target language. Right? Compilers for high level programming languages are among the larger and more complex pieces of software. The various applications of compiler technology and tools are processing XML or other to generate documents, code, etc. Processing domain specific and device specific languages. Implementing a server that uses a protocol such as HTTP or IMAP. Natural language processing. Translating from a hardware description language to a schematic of a circuit. Automatic graph layout, extending an existing programming language, program analysis and improvement tools. The other applications are, in addition to the development of a compiler, the techniques used in compiler design can be applicable to many problems in computer science. For example, so the techniques used in lexical analyzer can be used in text editors, information retrieval system, and pattern recognition programs. Techniques used in a parser can be used in a query processing system such as SQL. Many software having a complex front end, many techniques used in compiler design. For example, a symbolic equation solver which takes an equation as input. That program should pass a given input equation. Most of the techniques used in compiler design can be used in natural language processing system, that is NLP. So, first we'll see the phases of compiler. There are 6 phases of compiler: lexical analyzer, syntax analyzer, semantic analyzer, intermediate code generator, machine independent code optimizer, code generator, machine dependent code optimizer. The input to the phase of compiler is the source code and the output is the target code. The two pillar of our compiler is your symbol table and the error handler. Let us see the major parts of the compiler. The two major parts of the compiler are analysis and the synthesis. In the analysis phase, an intermediate representation is created from the given source program. Lexical analyzer, syntax analyzer, semantic analyzer are the parts of this phase. In the synthesis phase, the equivalent target program is created from this intermediate representation, like intermediate code generator, code optimizer are the parts of this phase. Right. So we'll see the phases of compiler. Let us solve position is equal to initial plus rate into 60. Okay. So in the lexical analyzer, we'll be identifying the tokens. Right. So the various identifiers, right, will be a separate token. For example, here, position, initial, rate, the three identifiers 1, 2, 3 will be token. Equal is an assignment operator. Plus is a binary addition operator, and multiplication is also another operator. Okay, so these identifiers will be put in the symbol table. Next, syntax analyzer will check for the syntax of the given expression using the syntax tree. It is also called as parser. Next, semantic analyzer will check the data type. So the type checking and type conversions will be checked in the semantic analyzer. Now ID1, ID2, ID3 are of real data type. 60 is of integer data type. So 60 will be converted to real. In the intermediate code generator, 3 address code will be generated. Right? So your T1 will be the conversion of 60 to real. T2 is ID3 multiplied by T1 and the T3 is ID2 added to T2, and finally we are assigning the result to ID1. Code optimizer. In the code optimizer, we are reducing the number of intermediate codes. So here the int to real conversion can be done implicitly, and T3 is not required. Directly we can assign to ID1. Right. So the optimized code is T1 is equal to ID3 into 60.0, and you are assigning the ID2 plus T1 directly to the ID1. code generator produces the target language in a specific architecture. So depending on the microprocessor, the target language will be generated. So this is a consolidated diagram of position is equal to initial plus rate into 60. Thank you, students.